877-881-1053 if you want to weigh in with the pettiest thing you've ever said to end a relationship. You can also do that on Twitch at twitch.tv/DallasFanCam and on YouTube as well. It made me think of this question because the Big 12 commissioner and deputy commissioner have just been wilding over the last 24 hours.
And the tough thing about it is, like, they say, they in essence are saying it to Oklahoma and Texas faces because they still in the conference right now.
Correct.
Even though they're like not like their future of their sports, their athletics is in the Southeastern Conference, and they are already doing things and preparing in that way. But they still here for the time being, right?
And Brett Yormark, we'll start with cut 10. When asked about Texas and Oklahoma leading in Big 12 recruiting, had this piece of audio to dunk on Texas and Oklahoma.
I'm not sure they've carried recruiting. They haven't been in the championship game now for a couple of years now, and all the other schools have done an incredible job, so I'm not sure they can carry recruiting for this conference. I mean, I love Texas and Oklahoma, don't get me wrong. And like I said before, I got great relationships with them, but our schools are doing an incredible job in recruitment. Look at TCU's run last year. 80% of our teams made the bowl games last year, so everyone's in a great place.
All right,
so
I was like, they was jamming in AT&T,
exactly,
baby.
Yeah, they was feeling real good. What he said was,
okay, yes, thank you.
Well, Texas Oklahoma hadn't been in the conference championship game in a couple of years, so the idea of them carrying, the conference when it comes to a recruiting standpoint, nah, that's not what it is.
Which is
paraphrasing Mr. Yormark there.
That's convenient. Like
it is very convenient.
These are the lies that you have to tell, right? In the words of the great Slim Charles from the greatest television show in the history of American television, The Wire, if it's a lie, then we fight on that lie. But we have to fight. And that's one of those situations because you're not just going to be like, well, they're going to leave us and we going to be less. Like, you can't do that. You got to sell it. You got to spin it. And this dude's been a dude who's worked in, marketing and these things in the past, and he's pretty good at it. It's like, hey, man, they don't carry this. And all you got to do is find the one stat to back your claim. The one stat. And he was like, oh, they ain't even won the championship anytime recently. What you mean? Like, they not, we can do this outside of them. We got other teams. K-State over there winning, championships. TCU going to the national championship.
I see what you did there.
That was just the most recent. I don't even know what you're talking about. That was just the most recent Big 12 champion. That's all I was doing.
That's what you.
The most recent. Right. I mentioned that TCU went to the national championship. Don't ask me what happened there. They went. National state. They won a game in the college football playoff, KG.
They did beat Michigan.
How many teams can say that?
Not a lot.
Exactly.
Not a lot.
Big 12, the state of the Big 12 is strong, right? Like, just like for those of you
outside of Texas and Oklahoma.
Hey, yeah. So those of you that watch the State of the Union, that's exactly what he's doing. It don't matter. We be watching the president talk the whole time, and it don't matter what he's saying or what's going on in the world. The State of the Union is strong. That is Brett Yormark right now. We good. Don't worry about it.
Well, here's a better piece of audio from Big 12 Deputy Commissioner Tim Weiser talking about Texas's motives for wanting to go to the SEC. Take it away, Tim.
I continue to maintain that the choice Texas made wasn't a financial one because we all know what Texas resources are like. I think theirs was more about affiliating with a group of schools that on a given Saturday, they would rather get beat by Alabama than they would Kansas State or Florida than Iowa State. Or, that I think was really what was driving the way they looked out down the road.
Reckless. That's real reckless.
That's nasty work by the deputy commissioner.
He was like, you knew you was going to lose at Jack Trice Stadium anyways.
So you'd rather get embarrassed by Alabama than get embarrassed by K-State. That's nasty work on the way out the door. I just find it to be very, very funny that the brazen nature at which the two most powerful men in the conference were like, yeah, we're going to dunk on Texas and Oklahoma out the door while they're still technically here.
Look, it's posturing. They're just trying to set themselves up for an opportunity to continue to try and be a Power 5 conference, even though we kind of all understand this is going to very quickly become a Power 2 and everybody else. With that being said, That is what started this conversation.
That's right.
But that got you to this topic.
What's the pettiest thing you've ever said to end a relationship?
And y'all done started off strong.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Let's go to the 817 on the text line. The text line, if you would like to participate, 877-881-1053 from the 817. This person says they were in college and it was their first breakup, so they had no idea how to do it. Understandable. So they told the guy they had multiple personalities, and the girl that they had been dating was gone, and this new personality was here to stay and didn't like him at all.
Oh, wow.
She wanted us to know that she does not indeed have multiple personalities, so she was indeed lying in that instance.
Oh, wow. But that was like the
that's
foremost thought to come up with.
Not only is that you didn't know how to do it, it's like, oh, that's just the folly of youth. Like that's just a dumb youth. You want
like you didn't know what you was doing.
You want to know how to tell if someone's young? If they lie too much, not even if the lie's too big. It's unnecessarily big. You made the lie now there's a whole bunch of parts. You gotta have people corroborate it. Keep the lie as small as possible.
Yeah, because that's doing a lot.
Manageable lies. I'm sure that you've learned that by now. But manageable lies if you're gonna tell them. Mm-hmm. Obviously, preferable not to lie. But if you gotta tell them, real manageable. How about this? From the 940, they say a girl dumped him or played with their heart first, then dumped him, then proclaimed her undying love for him. So that's already a little tough. Okay. Then when they got back together, only for her to say she doesn't love him. His response, this is the petty, whatever, and he hung up on her. Good for you. My man said, enough. I am done. Whatever.
Oh, wow. Okay. Now they go on to say, oh, wow. Yeah, there's a lot there.
There's another person who said their petty breakup. They said, whatever. Apparently, whatever works.
Oh, whatever is just the line, huh?
I guess so.
Just drop that and just say, all right, cool. Yeah, that's from the 870 talking about the person who apparently had the idea of coming up with multiple personalities. Yeah, that's just not. That's a lot going on there because then you got to keep up with that.
Do you? If you don't plan on seeing them ever again, just.
Well, my question would be.
But the thing about it, the lie was so outlandish that I feel like they knew what was happening too.
Like you don't even believe that.
So it's just one of those things where it's like, all right, look. We just not gonna see each other no more. That's fine. It's cool.
Has anybody ever left the person on read? Like, when they
just like full ghost?
Yeah, like just full ghost. That to me is the ultimate pettiest way.
Oh, okay, cool. Cause so my I was wondering if y'all were gonna accept my answer, which my answer was just never texting again after the first date.
Oh, after the first date?
That's correct.
Oh, wow.
She was perfectly nice, sweet girl.
Oh, this is a real life situation?
Well, you thought I just made one up?
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, so you
wait, hold on. What does that say about me that you thought I was just making it up?
No. I'm just saying. I thought you were coming up with an example.
No, Jeff, you are my witness right now. He said, "Oh, this is real." What would be the implication if he did?
I thought he came up with a very nice scenario, like off the top of the dome. I didn't realize that you had this in you to do this. That's where this is real, like my genuine surprise that you would actually go to such levels of disrespect in this particular way.
She's a very sweet girl.
And you just never texted her back.
Nope.
She's still waiting on a text from Reginald Atatula.
She ain't texting me back.
How long ago was this?
Let's see.
Oh, wow. You still got
I keep a lot of texts.
The text in your phone.
I don't delete them.
Oh, wow.
What's the likelihood she's listening? She'll text in on the text line.
Oh, that's a great question.
I don't know why. I don't know why she'd be listening.
I mean, clearly,
This is a few years back. 2-3 years.
2-3 years?
Yeah.
Also, this person could still be listening to this show.
In theory. I don't know why she would. Well, maybe she likes sports. I don't know. I didn't get that impression.
You guys are great hosts. That's why.
Thanks,
Jeff.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. From the 940, man, I got this 10 out of 10 girl named Cece
why'd you pause?
Well, I didn't know where it was going for a second.
Oh, okay. You was like, let me read that.
Let me proofread this on the fly because I don't want anybody around here to get in trouble. Okay, so we're good. From 940, man, I got this 10 out of 10 girl named Cece.
I was like, I don't know if we needed to give her name, but okay, cool.
They gave it. Why not? To give me her number, she ghosted me immediately, but a win is a win, says Bailey the Bird. How is that a win, though?
I think I understand the implications. I don't want to go any further.
All right. All right. Here we go. All right.
From the 817, they say their ex broke up with them because she was cheating. She did hair for a living, so he went online, or they went online and booked a bunch of fake hair appointments to waste her time. Wow, that's wild, Petty. Yo, you mess with the money.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I think you might have won.
Yeah, that might have got you the winner right there.
You might have won.
Ding, 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 ding.
Because she might not have paid rent that month. That's wild.
Wait, my buddy Adrian listening to the show just texted me. He said, I left a girl in Dakota's back in the day because she said scrimp. Nah,
that's reckless.
That's wild reckless, Adrian. Come on,
because that just means that she's fun. You dumped her for an unreasonable reason. I mean, I guess you could.
He didn't like where the situation was clearly going when she said that, so why not?
Adrian must be bougie. Adrian says she does not meet my standards.
he likes the nice things in life.
Okay, I get it. I get it.
From the 214, my first wife wanted a divorce. My petty breakup was I made her take her maiden name back in the divorce decree so nobody in the future would ever know she was related to me.
That is petty.
40 years later, she still has that maiden name.
That's very petty.
That is extremely petty.
And you want to know in part why that's petty? Because like obviously he listed the reason. That's enough.
Yes.
Do you know how? And you do. You married your wife. You have all this. The paperwork.
Yes.
Oh my God. The name change paperwork is insane.
Insane.
It's
you
so
got to
much.
change all of it.
It's so much.
All of it.
Oh, it's so much red tape.
He said, I don't want to be associated with her.
He was like, I need you to start that now.
And start all the way over.
Go to the bank. Go to the post office. Right? Hit your insurance. Talk to all of them. Because that name need to go. It need to go.
Oh, man.
Keep them rolling in, man.
Did you read this one from another one from 940? Did you read this one?
I'm not sure.
My girlfriend told me her mom did not want to be dating.
Did not hear that.
But she started dating someone 1 week later.
Oh.
I blocked her.
Okay, look, that's just you protecting your peace.
Blocked her.
That's just you protecting your peace. He was just like, you know what? I don't want to be scrolling and see things that's going to put me in a bad emotional state because she's out here living her best life. So let's create separation.